Hey y'all, I'm here. Okay, welcome back. All right, it's me, Always Good. We got a couple new things like this cosmic energy. We're gonna get into this deck today. Okay, we got the NLP. We get 3 in the day, 3 in the midday. Okay, and then we got our rethink. All right, we got the tarot with messages and numbers that we get. We got the crystal deck. Okay. And we got what lies beneath, and we're going to clarify it with this deck, all right? And then we have the character of the person. And also we have this new deck that's going to give us, the signs of the person, okay? And then some messages, okay? And, the character. All right. So, let's get it. All right. Let's get into this rethink real quick. And I got my sunstone, okay? Keep it lit everywhere you go, okay? Wherever you are, keep the sun with you, okay? Collective, keep the sun with you. All right. Give us some rethink cards for the collective. What do they got going on? What do they need to think about or even rethink? All right. Give us some cards for the collective from the rethink deck. All right. This, okay, look at a little. All right. Okay, give us some cards from the rethink deck. But mostly give us the truth, okay? Give us some truth. What's going on for the rethink deck for the collective? Give us some cards from the rethink deck for the collective. What do they need to know? What do they need to rethink, okay? Give us some cards for the collective. All right, we have cards. Okay, we're going to put that over there. All right, so what do we have? Alignment, okay? And then we have limited possibilities, okay? It's time to get aligned with yourself, all right, collective? It says, I consciously align my actions with the values and vision that pave the path to my desired success. I remain steadfastly true to myself, ensuring that each step I take is in harmony with my authentic self and the outcome appraise. I aspire to achieve, okay? Okay, collective, it's time to get aligned with yourself and what your purpose is, okay? At this point, it's time to get in tune and do the things that you know you need to be doing to get where you know you need to be, okay? Next, we have limitless possibilities, okay? You have limitless possibilities. Anything is possible for you, okay? It says, I possess the inherent ability to accomplish my endeavors. I focus my mind upon I am confident, accepting, and guided by my intuition. I deserve love and respect. I embrace my true self without hesitation. I am firmly I firmly believe in my worthiness to attain triumph and abundance in all aspects of my life, okay? You got to know that you got limitless possibilities. Once you start believing in yourself and believing in the things you can do, that's when everything starts to align and you become who you're supposed to become. All right, new beginnings is next. Yeah. Once you figure these things out, new beginnings, all new, okay? Everything new. All right, it says, I welcome new beginnings into my life with unshakable trust, accepting the unknown. I have faith that the universe has a meaningful path in store for me. I eagerly move forward, ready to write the next inspiring part of my story, okay? Keep going, all right? Keep going, collective, because you got new beginnings coming. You got limitless possibilities, and you're becoming aligned. Like, who gonna stop that? Nobody. Okay, they can't. Okay, and then you start manifesting magic, all right? It's time to get on to what you're supposed to be doing, love. All right. It says, I have complete faith in the universe's ability to provide me with everything I need to thrive and succeed. I trust that the opportunities and resources I require will naturally align with my goals. I am open and receptive to positive experiences and manifestations. Okay, it's time to start, all right? If you haven't started your journey yet, it's time because everything is becoming aligned. You got new beginnings, limitless possibilities, okay? And you manifesting magic, you the shit, all right? Yeah, amplifying productivity. That's what's going to happen next. Once you align and realize you have all these possibilities, your new beginnings start. And then you start manifesting magic, okay? And then you amplify the production of whatever you want, okay? Whatever you have in store for yourself. All right, it says, I optimize my time and energy for maximum productivity. I prioritize tasks based on their importance and consistently make progress towards my goals, okay? It says, I complete tasks effortlessly and effectively, achieving great results, okay? That's all you're going to get is great results once you start putting that work in, all right? Put the work in for what you want, all right? It just don't come to you. Well, things gonna just come to you, but you still have to put that work in, okay? You have to use the tools, the resources that the universe is giving you. So yeah, start in just like they said, build it and they will come, okay? It wasn't just a metaphor. Just build whatever you're trying to build, and the people that you need, the alignments that you need, you know, the partnerships that you need, they will come, okay? You just got to believe in yourself, okay? Because if you don't believe in yourself, how you expect others to believe in you? It makes no sense, all right? So make sure you're doing the things you need to do, okay, daily. All right, collective. Okay, wow. Let's get into this crystal deck. I bought these because I don't got time for these rubber bands to keep popping. So I bought my decks a whole 2 packs of these. So they'll probably be different colors, all right, on the decks, all right? So just to, you know, let y'all know what was going on. Give us some crystals, okay? Give us some crystals for the collective. Something they need, something they don't have, okay? I'm with citrine today, okay? I'm doing citrine today, all right? Give us some cards. Give us the truth. What does the collective need that they don't have? Give us the truth. What's going on for the collective? And crystals, all right? Give us some truth. What does the collective need that they don't have, okay? Give us some cards for the collective, all right? What do they need that they don't have? Give us some cards. Okay, something turned over. All right. What do we got? I noticed that bloodstone. Okay, bloodstone. Get you some bloodstone, guys. It says what it is. Bloodstone is an earthy green charterline spatted with seriously activated red jasper. In the Middle Ages, some believed the red splotches on the stone surface were the blood of Christ. Who needs it? The consistently overworked and completely drained by the soul-sucking machinations, okay, of modern life. And Capricorns, okay, Capricorn, get you some bloodstone. It's for you, okay? And it says where to put it. Wherever you do the important work, spiritual, physical, and physiological. What? Yeah, psychological. Why the hell would I say physiological? That ain't even a damn word. Okay, but whatever. It says when to use it. When you're totally bled dry and it's time to get into your body and start feeling your damn self, okay? Sleep, get some, exercise, take nourishment, and call on bloodstone to drag your ass out of the house to face the day. Chin up, head high, okay? Get you some bloodstone and power up your vitals. All right. Bloodstone will help those vitals. All right. Next, we have green calcite. Okay. Green calcite. Green calcite. All right, it says green calcite is the emo, honest to a fault, believers in storybook endings, tree hugger of the calcite family. Who needs it? Anyone who finds themselves lost in the forest of doubt without a map. And Libras, okay? Libra, get you some green calcite. It's for you. Okay. It says where to put it against your chest when making important decisions regarding how you want to spend the infinite precious time you have on earth. When to use it. When your heart is asking for something, but you aren't listening. The heart wants what it wants. The mind wants what it thinks the heart should want. Call on the energy of green calcite to nudge that push and pull in the heart's favor, okay? It says, get you some green calcite and live out your heart's desire, okay? All right, next what we got, topaz. Topaz. It says, what it is, topaz is the world's hardest silicone-based mineral. Its name alludes to the Sanskrit word for fire. In the Middle Ages, it was believed to cure crazy. Okay, it says, who needs it? Anyone burning the midnight oil, B, the candle at both ends, and C, bridges. D, all of the above, okay? It says where to put it, wherever the action needs to happen. It says when to use it, when you're aiming in the right direction, but keep misfiring. Passion is totally indispensable, but if you're not careful with it, it might burn you up, okay? Call on topaz to transform wild obsessions into laser-like focus and burning desires into getting things done, all right? It says, get you some topaz and increase your firepower. All right, get you some topaz and increase your firepower because, yeah, you got limitless possibilities. You could do whatever the hell you want. Okay, you just got to want it. You just got to want it. All right, collective. All right, what's next? Vanadinite. Vanadinite. All right, it says what it is. Playful, geometric, and fiery vanadinite, a mining product often sourced from America's Southwest, forms in orange to red hexagonal-shaped crystals when lead or oxidized. Okay, it says who needs it? Those lacking self-discipline. Okay. It says where to put it. Vanadinite has a high lead content, so definitely not in your mouth. All right. It says when to use it. When it's time to live in the moment, when you are the prime audience for a motivational speech, whether it's hard work, making art, or just a blissed out moment free from the mind's ongoing commentary. An energizing meditation with Vanadinite can help knock down whatever stands between you and your happy place. All right. It says get you some Vanadinite and break through your big blocks. Okay. Break down whatever is standing in your way of you and happiness. Like, I know. Next, we have lapis lazuli. Okay. Lapis lazuli. It says what it is, a deep blue stone with deep history. See ancient Egypt, Tutankhamun's eyeshadow, okay? The Old Testament, the high priest of Israel vestments, and the Dutch Golden Age Vermeer Plate, okay? It says, who needs it? Cat people, Leos, anyone who uses the phrase, in the past life, I'm totally convinced I was, ... Okay? So, Leos, get you some lapis lazuli, okay? You need that, all right? It's for everybody, even cat people, but Leo is definitely for you, all right? It says where to put it. as a spiritual armor that lets the world know when I walk into a room, it's customary for y'all to bend the knee, okay? Royalty, all right? It says when to use it. When your thoughts are not your friend, call on lapis lazuli to help you get out of whatever your mind has gotten you into, all right? Get you some lapis lazuli and ascend your rightful throne, okay? This is for Leos and anybody that needs it, okay? Next, we have ruby, all right? Rubies. Ruby. It says what it is, hot pink to cabernet red. Ruby is a precious gemstone that has bedazzled royalty for centuries. Ruby is a fearless guide and protector, pointing you in the direction of a rich, passionate life, okay? Of a rich and passionate life. All right, it says, who needs it? Anyone with something worth fighting for, and any Aries, okay? Aries, lace your body with these rubies, okay? And bring forth your elements, all right? Your unlimited possibilities, okay? All right. It says where to put it. In a ring on the hand you throw punches with. Okay. In the boudier. All right. Jeez. Okay. It says when to use it. When you want to show the world you're both beautiful and ferocious. When your sex life needs a heaping tablespoon of spice. When the doldrum have you down, reach for ruby and some really red lipstick and come out swinging. Okay, a fighting person. All right. Okay, it says get you some ruby and feed your fires. Okay, it's for Aries. Okay, but it's for everybody, but Aries especially. All right, next we have tourmaline quartz. Tourmaline quartz. Okay. We got some tourmaline quartz. It says what it is with both the negativity fighting power of black tourmaline and the amplifying clarity of clear quartz. Tourmaline quartz, exactly what it sounds like, might just be the best stone to bring along in that often discussed desert island scenario. It says, who needs it? Anyone in need of a psycho spiritual scrub, all right? It says where to put it, wherever you intend to shine your brightest. And it says when to use it, when it's time to shed a light on the vices, victims, and vampires in your life. Once you have a clear view of their whereabouts, it's that much easier to kick them back into the gutter where they belong. Okay, get you some tourmaline quartz and restore your perfect light. Okay, collective, get you some tourmaline quartz. All right, hopefully everybody got those. If you didn't, you can go to my YouTube page. It's always good. One word, okay? You get over there, you like, subscribe, you know, comment, whatever you want to do over there, okay? Just make sure you go to this description and it'll tell you the date that it was, you know, published. All right? Okay, what we got next? What are we doing next? We could do our NLP next. All right. Our deck has gotten so small. It's probably two more today. Well, no, it looked like it's a couple. Probably 2 more days, okay? All right. Give us some cards from this NLP deck, okay? What does the collective need to hear today to trigger that mind into doing exactly what you wanted to do, okay? All right. Give us some cards from this NLP deck. Give us the truth, okay? We're going to take one from the top, one from the bottom, and then we get that one in the middle. All right. All right. What we got for today? All right. It says clear your perspective, okay? Clear your perspective. All right, collective, clear your perspective, okay? What you perceive, clear it, okay? Because whatever the hell it wasn't right. It says, a stressful thought is often a streak on the mental glass, not a true reflection of reality. When tension builds, ask yourself, what might I be projecting onto this situation? The truth is often simpler and softer than it first appears, okay? So your perspective is your reality in any aspect, okay? What you perceive, what you believe is your reality, okay? And until you change that, that's pretty much going to be your reality, okay? But you have the power to change the way you perceive things, okay? The way you take things in, all right? So that's what this card is asking you to do, to look at it in a different perspective, okay? Look at it from somebody else's perspective, maybe, all right? Okay, next we have contrast frame, okay? Contrast frame. There's two frames, but there's different aspects to those pictures, okay? Contrast frame collective. All right. Make sure y'all tapping the screen. Okay, it says the way you compare experiences shape your perception of reality. A contrast frame allows you to see something more clearly by placing it side by side with another experience. For example, when you feel like you're not making progress, compare your skills, mindset, or situation now to a year ago. Are you in the same place? Are you in the same place? Are you in the same space? Okay. No, you're probably not. Okay, that is progress. Hopefully you went up and not down. But once you compare those two, then you will realize, okay, I did make progress. You know, I did do those things. And now I'm in this situation where I'm better off. Okay. All right. Next, we have change the question. All right. Change the question. Okay. It says, the quality of your questions shape the quality of your life. Instead of asking, why does this always happen to me? Ask, what can I do to change this pattern? Okay? Changing the question will point you towards solutions instead of the problem. Okay, so you got to change it up. You got to figure it out in your own mind, because that's usually where things start. Okay, in your own mind, you get something from outside, you put it in your mind, and now you're having a back and forth. Okay, with yourself. All right, and that's who you need to be back and forth with. You need to figure it out for yourself. Okay, and how you experience things or how you take things in again. All right, so hopefully you got that, collective. If you didn't, go back, rewind it again if you need to. Okay, we gonna put these over here so y'all know that this deck has gotten huge. These are the ones we already did. Okay, and we got probably today later on and tomorrow AM, and then we're gonna put these back in and shuffle it again, okay, until we have mastered the NLP. It's the neuro linguist programming, okay? Programming your mind to basically see and know and feel when something is bad, and you switch it, okay? You change it, because you don't need that, all right? You need all good. Okay, next, what are we doing? We could get into this new deck, Cosmic Energy, and see what they have for you today. Okay, what are the cosmic energies that the collective needs to focus on? What does this deck want to give us today for the collective this AM? Okay. All right, give us some cards for the collective from the Cosmic Energy deck, okay? What do they need to focus on, or what do they need to think about? All right, give us some truth. What's going on with the Cosmic Energy deck for the collective? Give us some truth. What's going on with the Cosmic Energy deck? Give us some cards, all right? Yeah, give us some cards. All right, first one, trust, okay? The cosmic energies is asking you to trust, okay? Can you see that? Trust. It's time to trust. It says, trust your intuition. The universe guides you, okay? Yeah, once you get that connection with the universe, you're going to get those nudges, those feelings, that intuition get the kicking, okay? Stop playing. Okay, next we have happiness. Happiness. It says, happiness comes from all fulfilled heart comes from a fulfilled heart and harmonious relationships, okay? So that's where happiness comes from, whether that's with you and yourself, you and the universe, or you with other beings, okay? So happiness comes in all forms, but it's there when you are fulfilled, okay? When you feel things that are making you happy, or a person that is making you happy. Okay, next we have abundance, because we don't use this word, and I know y'all already know why we don't use this word. It's be lessing, okay? Be lessing whatever you trying to do, whatever you trying to attain. They use words to, make you say it to yourself, okay? Cursing yourself, just like that Pledge of Allegiance. Come on now. Why were we made to say that, okay? We had to repeat that every day as a kid in schools, okay? I don't understand that. It was because if you didn't pledge it, then there's a problem, okay? You get sent to the office, you get a call home, whatever. They like, this kid is not complying. They need to say this. No. I used to be standing there looking. I don't think we should be saying it. Pledge allegiance to who? To what? Like what? Okay, it says abundance are gifts from the universe. Receive and share them, okay? Yes, okay. When you get that money, you know what to do with it. Okay, give me that money because I know what to do with it. Okay, ain't nobody about to play with them. All right, we do what we need to do. We know what needs to be done, okay? Next, we have divinity. Divinity. It says every moment is filled with divinity. Cherish it, okay? Excuse me, you have come a long way, baby. That's what I'm hearing. Like, don't stop, because it gets greater, okay? Things get more amplified. Things get more abundant for you because you have set yourself in a place where you listening to your intuition, you listening to the divine talking to you and telling you what next steps you need to make. Okay, once you trust, okay, once you trust the divine, once you trust the universe and put your trust in them, they will give you everything you need. Okay, all they ask is that you trust and believe. Okay, yeah, so trust, and then you will get your happiness and your abundance, and now you in your divinity. Okay, don't let nobody stop that. And next you got collaboration and gratitude, okay? It says collaboration achieves greater goals, okay? It's time to collaborate with somebody so you can achieve a greater goal, something you couldn't do on your own, okay? Next, we have gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did y'all say thank you, thank you, thank you 3 times? Did y'all say thank you 3 times when y'all woke up this AM? Because if you didn't, I suggest you do it now. Only because some people didn't wake up this AM. Some people can't even say thank you. Some people can't speak. Be thankful for everything you have. The mobility. Be thankful for everything. Because if you take it for granted, it will be taken away. I can't wait till I can walk again. You know why? Because I ain't going to take that for granted at all. What? I'm like, whoa. I never knew how much it meant to walk, okay? Freedom. It's freedom, okay? Jeez. All right, it says be grateful for every moment. Keep a heart of gratitude, okay? Make sure that you are grateful for every second, every minute, every hour, okay, that you are here, because it's not a given, okay? It's not guaranteed that you will be here, okay? So make sure you are giving gratitude where it should be given, okay? All right, so this was our cosmic energy deck, okay? Hopefully y'all got what y'all needed, okay? Because that's what we here for. That's what I'm here for, okay? I'm trying to give you what you need, okay, to succeed. Okay, this card wanted to pop out. It says compassion, all right? This card just flew out the deck. Compassion. It says embrace others' differences. Accept your own imperfections, okay? No judgment here. We don't do that, okay? That's not our job to judge you, okay? If we see something going on, something wrong, we tell you, okay? We guide you towards the right way. We don't Oh yeah, they just you shouldn't. No, that's not our job. Our job is to let you know. Listen, you could do it like this, and I mean, most people they just don't. No, they don't listen or whatever. However, they got it going on. But listen, our job is to let you know, and then our job is done. Okay, how you perceive it, how you take it, how you use it is up to you. Okay, we just have to make sure we do our jobs. Okay, by giving the message. All right, we gonna get into this characteristics, Zach. Okay, what is the characteristics of the people that you dealing with? Okay, it could be your characteristics, but it's for the collective. All right, give us the cards that the collective need to know the characteristic of the person or persons that they are dealing with. We sometimes get a little story out of this too. It'd be kind of different, but hey, it is what it is. All right. Give us some cards for the collective, for the characteristic of the person or persons that they are dealing with. All right. Give us some cards for this AM. All right. Give us the truth. Okay. Okay. Give us the truth. That's a whole stack just plopped out. All right. Hold on. All right. Give us the truth. What's going on for the collective and what's the characteristics of the person that they are dealing with? All right. What do we got? We got a bunch of stuff, okay? We got a spiritual seeker, devotee of the inner path, meditation, insight, practice, okay? That could be you, collective, because you're here, okay? You are a spiritual seeker. And then we got a child. It says, beacon of hope, spring buzz, innocent, growth, vulnerable, okay? And then we got a lawyer, okay? There's a lawyer involved. It says keeper of justice, law, cases, defense, advisor, okay? Okay. Spiritual seeker, child, lawyer, okay? And then we got fireman, There's a fireman. It says bravest heroism, sacrifice, rescue, and extinguish. Okay. Next, we got an architect. Okay. Weaver of the blueprints, painting, design, supervision, construction. Okay. Then we got a clergyman. All right. It says guardian of faith, religion, morality, compassion, sacred mission. All right. And then we have a father, okay? There's a father involved. It says family, patriarch, guardian, parental authority, ancestral passage. All right. Next, we have an employee and a boss, okay? We got an employee and a boss. All right. And a boss, all right? And then we have a challenger, okay? A challenger. Maybe the employee wants to challenge the boss, okay? Because it's some things that's not right, okay? Maybe a fire happened or they had to sacrifice something, okay? And the father got a lawyer, okay, about a case, okay? About their parental authority over a child, okay? And something going on with the church. Maybe the child doesn't want to follow what the parents are, taught them, okay? It's spiritual and religious, okay? And then we have spiritual seeker and architect, okay? The practice, okay? And construction, all right? All right, so, yeah. And at the bottom of the deck, we got a singer. A singer. Resonance, moving hearts, harmony, emotion, performance, okay? So what I'm getting is a spiritual seeker. Somebody is seeking spirituality, okay? They weren't brought up on that, okay? They were brought up in the church, okay? It's a child. As a child, they was brought up in the church, okay? And then a father is getting a lawyer about a fire that happened. Maybe the boss. Yeah, management, leader, risk, master of wealth, okay? Maybe the boss started the damn fire, okay? And an employee already knows, so they want to challenge this person, okay? Maybe the boss about what's going on. It's like 3 different stories, okay? And then we got a singer. Okay, there's a singer involved. Somehow, some way, all right? Maybe the coach of a singer, okay? Singer and coach, all right? Yeah. Okay, so we got a coach, a singer, employee, a challenger, okay? A fireman, a boss, a lawyer, father, child, clergyman or woman. And then we have a spiritual seeker and an architect, all right? So those are all the people involved in what's going on right now in a story or what is going on. Like, whoa. All right, that's a lot of people. People doing too much. Okay, well, let's get this shuffled. We gotta shuffle this and put it back. Okay. The architect, okay? Somebody is constructing something, okay? Constructing what? A design, okay? A plan. Somebody is constructing a plan for this boss and this employee. They need a lawyer. Somebody need a lawyer, okay? I think a father, maybe something happened to one of their children at this job, okay? And they attaining a lawyer because they feel what happened wasn't right. It wasn't right, okay? And next, we're going to get into this deck, okay? This deck give us signs, okay? Like Capricorn, Scorpio, you know, Aquarius. It gives us signs, okay? And then it gives us a couple messages for that sign or however it's gonna go. Okay, we don't know, but we about to figure it out. Okay, give us some signs for who is involved in this for the collective. Give us the signs of the person who is involved in this for the collective. Also, we get messages out of here. So give us signs and messages, okay, for whoever is involved in the collective story, okay, or what's going on with the collective, all right? Give us some truth. What do we need? What's the signs of the person that we need to know, okay? What's going on for the collective? What is going on? Okay. Something else fell. Hold on, collective. Hold on, y'all. Okay, what we got? That's all we got? Okay, we got fire, okay? Fire, all right? So this is like a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? And then we got Leo, so it's about a fire Leo, okay? What's going on with the fire Leo? It's not yet certain. Something's not yet certain about a fire sign and a Leo. Okay, it could be the Leo that's the fire sign, but it's not yet certain is what they saying. Okay, we're gonna hit this 3 times, okay, and see what's going on. All right, give us some more. What's going on for the collective? Give us some more cards, all right? What's going on in this situation, all right? Give us some more cards for the collective. Something is turned over. Okay. I thought I saw something else turned over. Maybe not. Okay. What did we get? Okay, a Pisces. All right, a Pisces is involved with this. All right, and it says, yes, but it will take a while to know or to manifest, okay? So something the Pisces is doing, it's going to take a while to know it and to manifest it, okay? So Pisces, take your time, all right? Take your time, was the rush. Uh-oh, somebody is a dog, they a mutt. Oh, goodness. Last shuffle, okay? Give us some more on what's going on for the collective, okay? Give us some more. What's going on for the collective, all right? Oh, okay. All right. And then we got water, okay? Water. So that's a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and that's the Pisces, okay? So yeah, it landed on, it's a fire sign and a water sign, okay? A Leo and a Pisces. All right, let's see what else we got. A Taurus is involved, okay? We got a Taurus. It says not yet, okay? A Taurus is not yet involved. It says explore your deeper motivations, okay? Taurus, you need to explore your deeper motivations in whatever's going on with this Pisces or Leo, okay? It says go more general, okay? Go more general, all right? It says, don't get stuck on the specifics, all right? Yeah, so it is what it is, okay? There's a Pisces and a Leo and a Taurus involved in something, and they need to, it's not yet certain, okay? Something, whatever is going on, it's not yet certain. And it says, yes, it will take time, take a while to know, okay, or to manifest. So whatever you got going, and it says don't get stuck on the specifics, all right? And it says explore your motivations, and it's saying not yet for Taurus, okay? So whatever y'all got going on, yeah, there's a Pisces, Leo, and Taurus involved, all right? Okay, hopefully that helped, all right? Hopefully that got you somewhere you needed to be, okay? With questions you were asking, all right? And it say wait, okay? Take your time was the rush, okay? Wait on it, all right? It said wait. So your suggestion is to wait, all right, collective? Next, we got what lies beneath, and we're going to clarify it with this deck, all right? Give us some cards for what lies beneath for the collective. Give us some cards for what lies beneath for the collective. One full shuffle, yeah. What is going on for the collective this AM, okay? What they don't know, what lies beneath, what they need to know, okay? Give us some cards. Give us the truth, okay? Give us the truth for what's going on with the collective, okay? Give us some truth. One full shuffle. Okay, there's a divorce going on, all right? Somebody is getting a divorce, yeah, and they want to fulfill a fantasy, okay? Or they were fulfilling a fantasy and it became a nightmare, okay? Somebody is burning evidence, okay, about them being married or about them doing drugs, okay? Somebody's burning evidence, okay? And somebody is in envy, okay? Somebody is either envying you or envying a situation, okay? Or maybe they envying that you want to fulfill a fantasy, okay? And then we got red lipstick stains, okay? Somebody is burning evidence of a red lipstick stain, all right? And somebody is divorcing somebody because of doing drugs, okay? Somebody was doing drugs and they like, nah, I'm good on that. I am not a drug user. So why would I be with one? You know what I'm saying? That makes no damn sense. And if you don't want to get your life together, I can't help you, you know? You got to want that shit, all right? All right, let's get some clarification. You know how we do these cards up and down. It says divorce, breaking a contract because somebody was doing drugs. Okay, and then we got fulfilling a fantasy and somebody is envious of that. Okay, and then we got burning evidence in red lipstick stains. Somebody is trying to burn the evidence of their deception, their betrayal. Okay, give us some cards. All right, maybe that's why they getting a divorce. Okay, somebody got caught cheating while they was doing drugs. Hey, fulfilling a fantasy. All right, give us some cards to clarify these cards for the collective. What is going on? Okay, give us some cards for the collective. What is going on with the divorce and doing drugs? Okay, give us the truth. All right, give us the truth. What is going on with drugs? Okay, and divorce. Give us some cards for the collective for doing drugs. Okay, doing drugs and divorce for the collective. One full shuffle. I thought I saw something turned over. Yeah, witchcraft. People. You gotta stop, okay? Motherfuckers be like looking old as a bitch, but they young. You know what I'm saying? That's because they doing bullshit and they inners is coming out, okay? Like, listen, stop it, okay? Yeah. Okay, yeah, witchcraft, all right? Somebody want to break a contract, okay? Divorce somebody because they was probably doing drugs and doing witchcraft on folks, okay? It says someone is hexing. There's a spell, negativity, okay? Yeah, somebody's hexing somebody, all right? They got the poker face. Of course they lying. They sitting in your face lying. They got the poker face. They just want to do drugs, okay? They want to throw witchcraft on you. They want to see what's going to work. Get the fuck out of here. Nothing's going to work, okay? And somebody pulling on somebody's heart strings, okay? Stringing them along. It says get pregnant, entrapment, playing with their feelings, okay? They made this person feel like they wanted to be with them. Let's have a baby. And soon as they like, I'm out of here. That ain't my damn baby. Like, what? Get the hell going. Like, yeah, somebody like, they put up boundaries. They not getting themselves hurt again. They like, not today, not tomorrow, not any damn day. Okay, they want a divorce. Okay, they want a divorce from this drug addict. Okay. And somebody found out somebody was on dating sites, one night stands every night. Okay, they was standing them up every night. Okay, they was getting it in. All right, and somebody is bottled up. Okay, they can't take it anymore. Those emotions are clashing. Okay, coming down, illusions, keeping things inside, not opening up, deception. Okay, yeah, they was being deceptive, but you knew that. Okay, you knew what the hell they was doing the whole time they was doing it. Okay, you just let them sit there in they shit. All right, what can we do? We can't do anything because you put yourself in that situation, right? And now they want to work it out. They want to set some terms, begging. They want to negotiate, okay? Coming back to you, hell to the no, okay? They was out here fulfilling the fantasy and they got caught up, okay? It says fulfilling a fantasy and envy, okay? Somebody is envious of what the hell is going on. All right, let's get some clarification for fulfilling a fantasy and envy, okay? Give us some cards for fulfilling a fantasy and envy for the collective. All right, for this AM, give us some cards for fulfilling a fantasy and envy. Okay, what's going on with that envy? All right, one full shuffle. Okay, what we got? Okay, fulfilling this fantasy and envy. What we got is say trapped. Okay, somebody feels trapped because they were out here trying to fulfill a fantasy and it led them to nothing. Okay, they are envious that you didn't get trapped in what they had going on. Okay, excuse me. And yeah, you sowed seeds that's about to spring up in the spring, okay? You done put some shit down that you like, no, I'm about to just grow on my own. I can do this on my own. I don't need no baggage, okay? Yeah, you planted some seeds that's about to spring up in the springtime, okay? Yeah. Okay, envy and jealousy, they go one and the same, okay? Yeah, somebody is definitely jealous of the moves that you made, okay? And you didn't need their assistance, okay? And they in pain about this, okay? They feeling like, damn, I shouldn't have betrayed my friend, or damn, I shouldn't have betrayed my loved one, because now what, okay? They're guarded, apprehensive, putting up a wall. They're in excruciating pain, okay? Because they was listening to third, fourth, five parties. They was listening to their family and friends about you when they knew who you were. Like, get out of here. How you gonna do that? Okay, yeah, they was backstabbing you the whole damn time. It says heartbreak, pain, separation, loss, deception, lies, shocking attack. Okay, make sure you be aware this person is upset. Okay, they are jealous and envious of you. They can't do anything to stop you, so they are mad. Yeah, they tried to come give you something. Don't do it, okay? They tried to give you something you couldn't get rid of, okay? And no, now they want only you, okay? What is going on? No, you not doing that, okay? You know what the risk is to having relations with this person unprotected. You like, no, I'm not doing that. We're not doing that because you've been out there. Okay, it says focus on just observing just you, observing you, watching you. There's no one like you, okay? They realizing this, but while they was out fulfilling them fantasies, you made a bunch of enemies, okay? Yeah, and now, look. Now them enemies want revenge, okay? You made some enemies out there because you was dating multiples, okay? Making them feel like they was the one when they wasn't, okay? You were only trying to get back at this person that you left behind. Like, come on, make it make sense. What you thought they was gonna chase you, run after you for what? Like, yeah, bye. You want to go? Bye. Because that shit is outdated, okay? You want to, what is it called? You want to punish me with your absence? What? Bye. Yeah, now you punishing yourself and you're dismissed because nobody wants to do that. Nobody cares about that, okay? You was doing what you was doing, and now it's the collective turn to do what they want to do, but they ain't doing what you did, okay? So that shit is fucking you up, and you trying to project that shit over to the collective like, well, I was out here cheating. They was cheating too. No, they wasn't. That was just you, all you by yourself. Project that shit back to yourself. Look in the mirror. That's what you do, okay? Because it was you starting that drama, okay? It was you doing all of that behind the collective's back, all right? Yeah. Once again, they had to go look in that mirror, okay? And the reflection they saw was ghostly, okay? They couldn't even see their soul. They couldn't see nothing but a hologram. That's what it looked like, a hologram, okay, collective? That's what they saw when they looked in that mirror, okay? And they took a gamble and they lost. They lost you, okay? It's nothing really else to do. They lost you and they are upset that they went out trying to fulfill a fantasy and got trapped, okay? And now they with a person that's jealous of you and jealous of them, okay? So what the hell you gonna do? You done linked up with somebody that ain't right, okay? And now they want to burn the evidence of them being with that person, okay? They want to burn the evidence, okay? What's going on with burning evidence, okay? And red lipstick stains. What's going on with burning evidence for the collective and red lipstick stains? All right, give us some cards for burning evidence and red lipstick stains. Okay, for the collective. All right, they wanted to throw all of that out there. Hold on. Hold on. Got him. All right. Okay, this is like a whole half a damn deck. Okay. All right, so burning evidence and red lipstick stains. Okay, justice is coming in about this. Okay, it says legal matters, court visit, legal papers, divorce. Okay, we started off with divorce in court matters, and now we ending it. Okay, somebody wants to burn the evidence. Okay, they don't want to think about it ever again. Okay. But what's done is done, okay? Somebody is about to chase you, okay? It says fear of abandonment, chasing, codependency, okay? They about to chase you because they know that shit is over and they stressed out, okay? They are stressed. Yeah, conflict, turmoil, shit just not going the way they thought from all of these people they was dating, okay? Everybody want revenge at this point. They like, man, yeah, and they about to move. They like, I gotta move. I ain't even staying here no more, okay? They probably even got some family that's not fucking with them right now, okay? Yeah, and the addictions has gotten out of control, okay? Yeah, and somebody is looking into this, okay? Like, what happened? Why is it not working? Yeah, because spirit is guiding you and spirit is protecting you from these people, okay? It's sad, you know, people out here doing a lot of freaky junk, okay? No, yeah, they gossiping, telling lies. Yeah, they feel lost. They feel abandoned by you. So they gonna lie on you, okay? Because you gave them butterflies. You made them feel complete, okay? And they just can't understand how this happened, okay? Because their pride and ego. That's how it happened. They let the ego and pride get the best of them. Okay, that's how that happened. Okay, and deja vu came about. They didn't learn shit. They didn't learn the lesson. Okay, they just kept doing what they thought they could do. Okay, yeah. And it made a separation happen. You was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be with somebody who is with everybody else. That's not my thing. Okay. And you are paradise to them. You give them butterflies. Okay. You give them the whole shebang. They feel everything they be feeling when that they want to feel when they with you. Okay, because you paradise to them, and you know that. Okay, and your intuition letting you know that this person can't let you go. Okay, they love you to the moon and back. Okay, but when they had you, they played it. They sabotaged it. When they had you, they sabotaged everything that y'all tried to work on. They sabotaged it by doing what? By out here doing love calls to everybody. He or she was giving love calls to everybody. Everybody thought they was in love with this person, okay? Whoever they was messing with. But it's they want their soulmate, okay? They want the person that ignites their soul, okay? Makes them feel whole, all right? Yeah. Now they feel like a damn clown. Because now you like, no, I don't want this. It's forbidden now, okay? You can't even, no. It'll never be the same, okay? Yeah, they want this union, but they had secrets. They was keeping secrets with other people, doing this with other people, doing that with other people. Okay, the secrets. It says love affair, keeping things inside, not opening up, illusions. Okay, they was showing these people illusions. But now they want to propose to you after they get this divorce. Get out of here. You shouldn't never been married messing with other people. That's just how that is. When a relationship is over, that other person know it's over because you're not putting nothing into it. You're not calling. You're not answering. You're not doing none of that shit. Okay? You're not giving this person the inkling that you want to work something out when you don't. Okay? Now this person want to propose to you and show the world, oh, this who I love. Okay? But is it too late? Okay, collective? I think it's a little too late, okay? They trying to burn the evidence of them cheating, okay? They was out here fulfilling a fantasy, and now the people that they were fulfilling the fantasy with is jealous and envious of them, and they want revenge, okay? And somebody about to get a divorce, okay? Because the other person probably was doing drugs, on heavy drugs, okay? It is what it is, collective. You know what you're supposed to do. You know what you're not supposed to do. So do the right thing, all right? And, you know, don't fall into temptation, okay? Whatever this person trying to give you, it's a betrayal. Yeah. And they want a private relationship, okay? It's a betrayal. It says deceit, backstabbing, traitor, unworthy of trust. This person is unworthy of your trust. You gave them your trust before, and what did they do with it? They betrayed you, okay? And they want a private relationship. They still want to keep some shit on the low with you and some other people. No, no. You don't want that, okay? My collective, like, no, I'd rather not, okay? Let's get these shuffled and put back, okay? And somebody had a bank failure, okay? Something happened at the bank, all right? Where they need to figure it out, all right? Well, that was that. All right. Let's put those back. And we gonna get the numbers and messages, and then we out of here, okay? All right, give us some numbers and messages for the collective. What do they need to know? What do they need to focus on, okay, to get some money? All right, give us some cards. Give us the truth, okay? Give us the truth. What's going on for the cards and numbers for today for the collective? Give us some cards, all right? They gave us two. You know what that means. 3 3s, 4 3s, 3 6s, 4 6s, okay? So we got celebrate your success with those you care about, okay? It's time to celebrate. You done got what you needed, and now it's time to celebrate, okay? And next we have reach out to others with love and compassion, okay? Whoever you missing, whatever you're missing, reach out to these people with love and compassion. Let them know that you love them and that you cherish them every day, okay? Especially the ones that you actually love, okay? The people that you actually like to be around. Call them up. Like, oh, I was just thinking about you, you know, and then that conversation turns into something else, okay? But always reach out to the people you love. Let them know you love them, okay? All right. Well, that was today's reading. Hopefully you got what you needed, okay? And nobody is feeling depleted. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we got that one, that big pentacle coming from the hand of God, okay? It says, the time is right to take action on your ideas, okay? You got all the tools. You got all the resources. Do what you need to do, okay? For you, all right, loves? Make sure y'all doing what y'all need to do, okay? Because shit, time keep on ticking, okay? Into the future, okay? We just keep going. It's not going to stop because you feel like you need a timeout. Shit just going to keep going. So make sure you do what you do. Get your proper rest. Get your proper nourishment. And take on the world. Okay? Do the things you want to do. Whatever that may be. All right? I love y'all. I will see y'all back after 12. Okay? And what else? Oh, be you. Okay? Be you. Because it's only one you loves. And you are awesome. You need to know that. Okay? Believe in you. All right? I love y'all. Be good. Be kind. And be you. Okay, I love y'all too. It's time for me to get up out of here. Okay, hi Ellen. How you doing? SM, how you doing? Smile, maybe. Maybe that's what that means. Okay. How you doing? There's no bro here. Sorry. Yeah. And then Nadessa, how you doing? Hello. All right. I will see y'all later. I love y'all. Y'all be good. You be careful and be you because it's only one you. All right, loves? Peace. Peace. Peace.